Hey, it's Nick with a metabolism boosting tip. Question comes in. Nick, what are the top metabolism boosters that you know of that are natural? Now, most of you might automatically think of, some type of supplement, some type of pill, powder, what's the latest, craze on Dr. Oz or on the doctor show or, going all over the internet, viral, whatever. Unfortunately, fortunately for you, I'm not going to go over anything related to supplements, pills, or powders. I'm going to give you true natural metabolism boosting tips. Now, as soon as I saw this question, I immediately thought of 5 of the most natural ways to boost your, not only boost your metabolism, but really improve your health, because essentially that's what boosting your metabolism is all about. Also, burning fat or losing weight. Anytime you see any tips that are related to weight loss, to fat loss, foods that are, fat loss foods, fat burning foods, weight loss foods, all that means is the foods, ideally, hopefully, a lot of lists out there are ridiculous, but these foods are, what they're doing is promoting health and hopefully preventing you from eating foods that are promoting disease or preventing you from losing weight, preventing you from getting healthy. We need to start focusing on getting healthy to lose weight instead of the other way around. Because when we want to boost our metabolisms, we really just want to lose weight. And yes, when you boost your metabolism and make over your damaged metabolism, that's exactly what will happen. So I'm going to go over really quickly, as quickly as I can, go over the 5 natural metabolism boosters. Number 1, the easiest, fastest way is to just get rid of the most inflammatory foods. I call these metabolism killing foods. I talk about these in my metabolism makeover program. A few of them are soy, vegetable oils, like canola oil, soybean, peanut, gluten, wheat products, flour products, that type of stuff, genetically modified organisms, specifically corn, and conventional dairy. There's just a lot of foods out there right now that are either made in a laboratory or natural foods that have either been overly processed, genetically altered, or they are combined with other foods, and we have this cumulative effect of stressful, inflammatory foods that our bodies just can't handle. So, for example, if you're eating spinach, but you just drank a bunch, you've overloaded your liver, and your digestive system is super slow because you're stressed, because you're drinking, and maybe you needed a drink and needed to let loose. But spinach requires a healthy digestive system to break down the fiber and the cellulose. So now you feel bloated after your spinach. And so even some of the healthiest foods like spinach would be on any top, fat loss food list. But you've now caused this healthy food to become inflammatory. So those are things to think about. So if you just avoid those inflammatory foods like alcohol, for a short amount of time at least, so you can kind of clean your metabolic slate, then those healthy foods will help you burn fat and lose weight. But just remember that. So get rid of the inflammatory foods. Number 2, to boost your metabolism, ditch the diets. Now, you've probably heard this a lot, especially right now. There's a whole kind of anti-diet movement, but this anti-diet movement leads to just a whole different type of dieting. Now we have the paleo diet, how not to diet with the paleo diet, or the vegan diet, or ketosis, and these are all technically diets. Why don't we just have a sustainable diet? And now there's probably something called the sustainable diet or the flexible diet. So we just need to, get rid of the inflammatory foods, find a sustainable way of eating that is enjoyable, that's satisfying, that suppresses our appetite by actually satisfying our need for macronutrients, nutrients, and minerals, and vitamins, and everything else that our body is craving for. That's how you're going to express health. That's how you're going to boost your metabolism. The third way to naturally boost your metabolism is to make sure that you're getting enough sleep. When we sleep, that's when we are repairing our hormones and we're growing our metabolically active tissue. We're resting our organs that are helping catapult that metabolic rate, like your brain, your heart, your liver, and your lean muscle especially. Lean muscle is some of the most metabolically active tissue aside from an organ, which helps you can triple your metabolic rate by just maintaining lean muscle by doing number 4, high intensity metabolic training. You might know this as HIIT or interval training or circuit training. I name mine high intensity metabolic training because it does 2 things. It helps suppress your fat storing hormones. It helps increase your fat burning hormones. That's one thing. And the second thing is it gives you an afterburn effect. So say you do a high intensity metabolic training workout for about 25 minutes, which is about ideal time. You burn 400 calories while you're doing that workout. But because it's a metabolic workout, you get an afterburn effect of almost 7 times that calorie burn. So you could burn over 36 hours an extra 1,000 calories or so, really helping you shed that body fat. And remember, before you let the word intensity scare you, or high intensity, your intensity is your intensity. So you don't compare what you can do right now, no matter what fitness level you are, with somebody else's that's been exercising for 3 years or gets paid to exercise, which is one of my pet peeves. A lot of these women and men that are essentially paid to look a certain way, to exercise, telling you that you need to do this to look like them. No, what you need to do is focus on yourself, focus on your intensity, and that will lead to a boosted metabolism and transformative results. The last way to naturally boost your metabolism, you probably guessed it by now, you need to add metabolic turbocharging foods. Foods that promote health, they ward off disease, they keep your cells happy, they promote lean muscle growth, they suppress those fat storing hormones like insulin, keeping it at a good rate. They boost your fat burning hormones like growth hormone and glucagon by keeping your liver super healthy, so you're not overloading your liver, so your thyroid can function at its optimal peak. So those are the 5 easiest and fastest ways, and they're pretty cheap too. You don't have to buy any supplements to naturally boost your metabolism. We don't have to get fancy. It's just a simple process of getting rid of inflammation in the body, reducing inflammation, promoting health, expressing the health that your body has inside of it by, focusing on your lifestyle habits, cleaning up your eating, start moving a little bit. How simple is that? For more information on how I help you boost your metabolism naturally, click the link above or below this video, and I'll show you the 4-step simple process that I use some of this information, and I'm going to just give you the complete structure on how to make over your metabolism and lose weight in 8 weeks or less. Thank you for watching this video. Click the link above or below this video.